Adam Craig with Just a Phase. This is a CVT guitar lesson for Joel, the simplified version of this, and you wanted to be able to bust out your electric on this. So if you got reverb on your amp, definitely kick it up a bit. You can hear that echoey sound. So open E, this is the E major chord. You don't need the full chord, but you can set the full chord down if you want. 2D, 1G. We're gonna go E and then strum the last 4, and then staccato. You gotta put a rest in there. That's really the pulse for this song. G sharp minor, bar. We're gonna bar everything fret 4. Go to 6D, same thing. Open A, and then bar the 5th fret on the E and B. Go 6th fret G. It's the A major. Hit the open A, and then the last 3. Then open E, and then 1G we're going to pick, hammer onto the 2nd fret, and then pick the open B. You should hear them ringing together. That's section 1A, comes in at 0 seconds. Section 1B comes in at 8 seconds, and it's the same thing except for the ending. So we have instead of going, we're just strumming the E major chord. So it starts with the E and ends with the E. And then section 1C is the same thing, but the last chord, once again, is different. And this chord is a B major bar. So we're going to bar everything on fret 7, add the 8G in there, and yeah, that's it. Hit string 6 and then strum the last 3. It does that section, which is section 1C, 2 times. Alright, section 1D, this is kind of how he leaves the section. It goes 3, 4, next section. So it's open E, oh no, my bad. This is the A major, so it's the barred 5th fret, E and B, add the 6G, go open A, strum the last 3, and then we're going to just transition that into a minor, so bar the last 3 strings on the 5th fret, do the same thing. So, right? And then open E, this is the E major chord with the 2D and 1G in it, and string 6, last 4, 3, 4, into the next part, which is section 2. And let me strum through it. This comes in at 36 seconds. Alright, so let's break that down. A major, you know this chord. 2nd fret, D, G, and B. We got our open A, our open high E. Try to mute string 6 if you can. If it rings with it. The A major chord has an E note in it. It's not the end of the world, but I like to stick with the root note on that. The strum pattern is down, 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 up, and then do the same strum progression over E major. Open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. Again. Again. So 3 times to B major, and that's 2A, and then 4th fret, D, G, and B. I like to bar that. Make sure you're not barring the high E. So I'm barring and then curving it out on string 1. Down, 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 up, down, down. 4A, slide to 6, and grab the 4D. So I wanted to throw in a few of the little fillers. There's really a lot of secondary guitar stuff going on, but I know you're wanting just the basic formats, so you can sing and play them. That goes twice. And then everything else is repeats. There might be, we go to page 3. Oh no, there's a couple little things. At 243, we've got from the top string, the low E, it's 5, 7, 7, 6. So it's like an A major. As a matter of fact, you can bar it if you want, but he's not hitting the high E or the B string. You would strum those and then move it up a whole step to B major. So I just moved everything up 2 frets. That's section 3. That's it for that. The next new part comes in at 256, and this is the E major again. It's like the beginning of the song. G sharp minor. Let's try it again. And so from the G sharp minor I go up to A major, 5, 7, 7, 6, and it's strum it 3 times down, and then jump over to E major, strum it once. So that last part, section 4. Little things, if you want to experiment, if you feel like it needs a little more, you can go like, and that goes through all those sections. When you go to the G sharp minor, if you want to slide from fret 2, I wouldn't do it every time, but just to mix it up. Alright, I already sent your tab, so I just got to edit this and we'll get it up for you. See ya.